So we will start with chapter 6, which is annuity. Mr. Cliff just got married to a girl he desired in December 2019. He graduated from Loughborough University, United Kingdom, and returned to Malaysia to manage his family's business. He also inherited 650,000 from his father.
He and his wife are looking to purchase a bungalow in the Filio Damansara area worth RM1,200,000 ringgit. Since they do not own that much funds, they have decided to take a bank loan whereby they will be required to pay a 20% down payment. To pay the down payment, he will use the money inherited by his father and the balance would be taken care by the loan.
The bank charges an interest rate of 5.4% compounded monthly, and the installments need to be paid monthly for 25 years. When COVID-19 hits the world in March 2020, Mr. Cliff and his wife had problems paying their installments from June to September 2021. They have requested a deferred payment from the bank for these installments and it has been approved.
At the same time, they also have the confidence that one day they shall repay the balance of their loan 5 months earlier than the expected time. Mr. Cliff also has decided to use the inherited money to pay the arrears and the outstanding balance of the loan.
From the passage, we can say that the money inherited from his father is 650,000, while the bungalow's price are 1,200,000, while the down payment charged them 20%, while the interest rate is 5.4% compounded monthly, and the installments will be charged for 25 years monthly.
The first question is, from the above situation, for the annual nominal rate, K is equal to 5.4%. However, we need to change it into decimal point, which is 0.054.
Frequency of conversion equals to 12. It is because the interest rate is compounded monthly, so a year equals to 12 months.
Number 3. Interest rate for each interest period. I equal K divided by X. I equals 0.054 divided by 12. So the final answer is I equals 0.0045.
The formula for number of interest period is N equal to MT. So N equal to 12 in brackets 25, which equals to 300. So these are the answers for question 1A.
The amount of the down payment for the bungalow equal to 1,200,000 and the down payment is 20% of it. 20 divide 100 times 1,200,000 is equal to 240,000.
The amount of loan that will be financed by the bank is 1,200,000 minus 240,000, which equals to 960,000. So the final answer will be 960,000.
The monthly installment of the bungalow, A equal to 960,000, I equal to 0.0045, C equal to 25, M equal to 12, N equal to 12 times 25, which is 300. We are going to use this formula that we will get the answer is R equal to RM 5,838.5 cents.
Share value of the installments are equal to 5,838.5 cents, while N equals to 300, I equals to 0.0045, and we will be using this formula. And we will get the final answer S equal to 3,691,932 with 62 cents.
So the total amount that needed to be paid by Mr. Cliff on October 2021 together with the outstanding arrears and equal 4 months which is arrears plus payments of 5 months. So N is 5. I is equal to 0.0045 while R equal to 5,828 ringgit 5 cents. So we are going to use this formula and the final answer is 29,454 ringgit 15 cents.
The total outstanding balance if Mr. Cliff managed to settle the loan 5 months earlier than the expected time. If paid 5 months earlier, N will be equal to 300 minus in brackets 300 minus 5, which will be results N equal to 5. And we will put all of the information to the formula, which results us to get 28,828 cents.
So the total amount left from the inherited money is 381,199 ringgit 72 cents.
Okay, now we move to question 2, chapter 7, trade and cash discount. So this is the question. Question A. From the journal entry transactions, I will calculate the balance of capital. From this question, we will use this formula. For the coffee machines, the price is 33,048 ringgit. The coffee and pastry ingredients is 7,106 ringgit. And the tableware is 17,350 ringgit. So the balance of capital after minus coffee machines, coffee and pastry ingredients and tableware is RM 22,456 ringgit.
Which supplier would you avoid if the company decide to buy 2,500 ringgit worth of high protein flour and 2,000 worth of plain flour? Justify your answer with the appropriate calculation. For pastry pros, NP equal to 4,125 ringgit. Back with Zen, NP equal to 3,847 ringgit 50 cents. 3-ply, NP equal to 4,245. Thus, a supplier that we would like to avoid is supplier 3-ply. This is because after true calculation, we found that 3-ply has the highest price of high protein flour and plain flour. In addition, the best chosen supplier will be back with Zen. Thank you.
We are from Group 2. Today we will discuss about our group project about annuity, trade, and cash discount. But before we start, we would like to introduce ourselves.
Hi, my name is Darin Afra, Binti Abdullah. I am from Faculty of Administrative Science and Policy Studies. I am from AM1101F.
Hi, my name is Nurazmiera binti Norlizan. I am from Faculty of Administrative Science and Policy Studies. I am from AM1101F.
Hi, my name is Angellyn Anak. I'm from Faculty of Administrative Science and Policy Studies. I came from AM1101F.
Hi, I am Syazrina binti Yunus and I am from Faculty of Administrative Science and Policy Studies and my group is AM110F.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. Before we start, we will do some recap for Chapter 6, Annuity. First of all, concept. Annuity is a form of loan when a person needs to borrow a sum of money from a financial company which charges an interest rate and promises to repay a fixed amount of money, together with the amount of interest charged periodically for a predetermined period of time or the repayment period. For example, housing loan, insurance policy premium, employee provident fund (EPF) premium, hire and purchase payment, amanah saham, national investment loan and retirement withdrawal. First of all, annuity certain, second, annuity due, third, general annuity, and lastly, perpetuity. There are two formulas in Chapter 6, future value and present value. Future value is the sum of all future values for all periodic payment, while for present value is the sum of all the present value for all the periodic payments.
Without wasting our time, we will proceed to question 1 of Chapter 6. Mr. Edward just got married to a girl he desired in December 2019. He graduated from the University of Bristol, United Kingdom, and returned to Malaysia to manage his family business. He also inherited 450,000 Malaysia ringgit from his father. He and his wife are looking to purchase a bungalow in a Bangsar area worth 1 million Malaysian ringgit. Since they do not own that much funds, they have decided to take a bank loan whereby they will be required to pay a 15% down payment. To pay the down payment, he will use the money inherited by his father, and the balance would be taken care of by the loan. The bank charged an interest rate of 3% compounded monthly, and the installment need to be paid monthly for 30 years. When COVID-19 hits the world in March 2020, Mr. Edward and his wife had problems paying their installment from May to September 2021. They have requested a deferred payment from the bank for this installment, and it has been approved. At the same time, they also have the confidence that one day they shall repay the balance of their loan 3 months earlier than the expected time. Mr. Edward also has decided to use the inherited money to pay the arrears and outstanding balance of the loan.
Question 6a. Roman 1. Annual nominal rate. Roman 2. Frequency of conversion. Roman 3. Interest rate of each interest period. Roman 4. Number of interest period. Answer for Roman 1. K equal to 0.03. Roman 2. M equal to 12. Roman 3. I equal to 0.0025. Roman 4. N equal to 360. For question 6b, B1, the amount of the down payment for the bungalow. 1 million times 15% equal to 150,000. For B2, the amount of loan that will be financed by the bank is 1 million minus 150,000 equal to 850,000.
Question 6.3. The monthly installment of the bungalow 850,000 equal to R1 minus 1 plus 0.0025 power of negative 360 over 0.0025. R equal to 3,583.63 cents ringgit Malaysian. Question 6.4. The future value of the installments S equal to 3,583.63. 1 plus 0.0025 power of 360 minus 1 over 0.0025, which is S equal to 2,088,313.38 cents. Question 6.5. The total amount that needed to be paid by Mr. Edward on October 2021 together with the outstanding arrears. So basically, total amount that needed to be paid by Mr. Edward is 5 arrears plus payment on 6 months equal to 6. Sum of 6 equal 3,583.63. 1 plus 0.0025 power of 6 minus 1 over 0.0025. So, sum of 6 equal to 21,636.61 cents ringgit Malaysian. For B5,
The total outstanding balance if Mr. Edward managed to settle the loan 3 months earlier than the expected time. Present value of an annuity of 3 equal to 3,583.63. 1 minus 1 plus 0.0025 power of negative 3 over 0.0025. So, present value of an annuity of 3 equal to 10,697.36 cents ringgit Malaysia. For B6, the amount left from the inherited money. First, we calculate balance inherited from down payment, which is 450,000 minus 150,000 equal to 300,000. So, amount left from inherited money, 300,000 minus 2,163.61 minus 10,697.36 cents equal to 286,629.90 cents.
Introduction of Chapter 7. Many companies generate a profit by acquiring goods from producers or wholesalers, then reselling them to the general market. They typically receive various forms of discount on this pricing in order to help them improve their earning. They do not pay the entire cost of a product that is offered for sale to the general public. Discount is the term used to describe a percentage reduction in the product's price. After discounts, a company cost to purchase a good is known as the net price. In order to calculate net pricing, it is therefore essential to understand the different types and conditions of discount.
There are 5 formulas in Chapter 7.
First is trade discount. Trade discount amount D equal to L minus NP or D equal to L times R. Net price NP equal to L1 minus R. Second is chain discount. NP equal to L1 minus D1, 1 minus D2, and continuously. The third formula is single discount equivalent. SDE equal to 1, 1 minus D1, 1 minus D2, and 1 minus D3. The fourth formula is cash discount. Total cash discount is NP times cash discount rate. The last formula is trade and cash discount. Total payment equal to NP 1 minus CD plus other costs.
You are about to open a coffee and pastry cafe with your friends. After some thoughtful consideration, each of you, referring to the number of the people in your group, which is you have 4 members, have agreed to contribute 20,000. The journal entries for your transaction prior to the start of business are listed below. On 1 August 2022, we start a business with the contributed capital. On 11 August 2022, we purchased coffee machines worth 35,000 with trade discounts of 30%, 10%, and 4%. On 22 August 2022, we purchased coffee and pastry ingredients worth 10,000 with trade discounts of 18% and 9%, and cash discount terms of 5% within 10 days, 3% within 15 days, and no cash discount within 30 days. The payment was made on September 5, 2022. On 31st August 2022, we purchased 4 sets of tableware worth 2,500 each with a cash discount term of 4% within 8 days, 2% within 20 days, and no cash discount within 33 days. The payment was made on September 14, 2022, and a handling fee of 150 ringgit is also charged.
Question 7a. From the journal entry transaction, calculate the balance of your capital. On 1st August, 20,000 times 4 people equal to 80,000 ringgit Malaysia. On 11 August, coffee machine, 35,000 times 1 minus 0.13 times 1 minus 0.1 times 1 minus 0.04 equal to 26,308.80 cents. On 22 August for coffee and pastry ingredients. From 22 August till 5 September, which is 14 days, we'll get 3% of cash discount. 10,000 times 1 minus 0.18 times 1 minus 0.09 times 1 minus 0.03 equal to 7,238.14 ringgit Malaysia. On 31st August for 4 set of tableware. From 31st August to 14 September, which is 14 days, we'll get 2% cash discount. 2,500 times 4 times 1 minus 0.02 plus 150 equal to 9,950 ringgit Malaysia. Balance of our capital is 80,000 minus 26,308.80 cent plus 7,238.14 cent plus 9,950 equal to 36,503.6 cents ringgit Malaysia.
However, after a few years of success, sales have dropped. Because of the rise of home bakers, the demand for pastries has decreased. As a result, me and my friend are required to propose some cost-cutting measures, such as finding cheaper source of pastry baking ingredients, particular flour. As a first step, we gather the following information from supplier and limitation from our company. For pastry pros, they offer no trade discount but had a cash discount term of 11% within 10 days, 8% within 20 days, and no cash discount within 30 days. A handling fee of 140 is charged. Our company is able to pay on day 9. Flyer bag with Zen. They offer 10% and 6% trade discount and cash discount terms of 8% within 7 days, 4% within 12 days, and no cash discount within 20 days. Our company is able to pay on day 11. Supplier 3ply. They offer a 30% trade discount and transportation costs twice as much as pastry pros handling fee is charged.
Question 7b. Which supplier would you avoid if the company decides to buy 2,000 worth of high protein flour and 1,700 worth of plain flour? Justify your answer with appropriate calculation. For pastry pros, on day 9, we will get 8% of cash discount. 2,000 plus 1,700 times 1 minus 0.08 plus 140 equal to 3,544 ringgit Malaysia. For bag with Zen, on the day 11, we will get 4% of cash discount. 2,000 plus 1,700 times 1 minus 0.1 times 1 minus 0.06 times 1 minus 0.04 equal to 3,005 ringgit Malaysia.
Supplier 3ply.
2,000 plus 1,700 times 1 minus 0.13 times 140 times 2 equal to 3,499 ringgit Malaysia.
So, for the explanation, the supplier that I will avoid is Pastry Pros and 3ply. Even though Pastry Pros is given cash discount, they didn't give trade discount. Also, the handling fee is charged. This is why the price is expensive compared to other supplier. Meanwhile, for 3ply, they didn't offer cash discount and given 30% worth of trade discount. But the transportation cost is much higher compared to Pastry Pros. The supplier that we will choose is Bag with Jen because it offers the lowest price among all suppliers because they given trade discount and cash discount. Moreover, no handling fee is charged.
Thank you for watching. Bye.
Hi, we are Group 3 from AM1101F. As today we are going to present our topic, which is annuity, trade and cash discount. This presentation will be presented by me, Frezelyn Chyn Anak Fraser, Rachel Sambai Anak Dominic, Danial Hadery bin Hussein, and Agustin Randal Langan Anak Fabian Uding.
My name is Rachel Sambai Anak Dominic and I'm from AM110. As you can see, these are the answers for the topic annuity. The annual nominal rate is 0.036. The frequency of conversion is 12. The interest rate for each interest period is 0.03. And the number of interest period is 312. The amount of the down payment for the bungalow TP equals to 30% of 890,500 ringgit Malaysia equals to 267,150 ringgit Malaysia. The amount of loan that will be financed by the bank is 500,000 ringgit Malaysia minus 267,150 ringgit Malaysia equals to 232,850 ringgit. The monthly installment of the bungalow is RM232,850 equals to R bracket 1 minus 1 plus 0.036 over 12 bracket and negative 312 over 0.036 over 12. So the answer will be 232,850 over 202.418F6603. The monthly installment equals to 1,150 ringgit and 34 cents.
Hi, I am Frezelyn Chyn Anak Fraser from AM1101F. I'm going to tell you how to get the future value of the installments in this question. So to find the future value of the installment, the formula that we use is formula S. As we got the value R earlier, there should be no problem to find value S. So S equal to 1,150 ringgit 34 cent times open bracket 1 plus 0.036 over 12 close bracket power of 26 minus 1 divided by 0.036 over 12. So our S value is 31,057 ringgit and 81 cent. Next question is the amount that needed to be paid by Mr. Chyn on June 2021 together with the outstanding areas. So Mr. Chyn having problems with paying installment for 3 months because of COVID. He wanted to make a payment on the 4th month. So the formula that we use is S equal to R. So S4 because Mr. Chyn wanted to make a payment on 4th month. So S4 equal to R, which is 1,150 ringgit and 34 cent times by open bracket 1 plus 0.03 close bracket power of 4 minus 1 divided by 0.03. So our S4 value is 4,812 ringgit and 60 cent. Next question, the total amount balance if Mr. Chyn managed to settle the loan 2 months earlier than the expected time. So for this question, we use formula A equal to R. So A equal to 1,150 ringgit and 34 cent times by open bracket 1 minus open bracket 1 plus 0.03 close bracket power of negative 3 divided by 0.03. So our A value is 38,340 ringgit and 88 cents. The last question is the amount left from the inherited money. So there's inherited money that Mr. Chyn's father gave him.
So 500,000 minus by 38,340 ringgit and 88 cents. The amount left is 461,659 ringgit 12 cents.
Good morning, everyone. Today I will be talking about how we solve the problem for Chapter 7, Question 2A. My name is Danial and my code number is 2021-803-806. Now, to answer Question A, which is from the journal entry transactions, calculate the balance of your capital. In order to calculate the balance of our capital, we have to calculate every item that we have bought, including the trade discounts given. So the first will be coffee machines that cost 33k as previously mentioned. The formula which are used is NP equals to LP 1 minus D. So by adding all these discounts, which means 33,000 open bracket 1 minus 0.16 close bracket 1 minus 0.12 etc., we can get, as previously mentioned, RM 22,929 ringgit 98 cents. As for ingredients, the list price given is 12,000 and the trade discounts are 0.12 and 0.06. The cash discount, unfortunately, we got 0% as we are late on the payment. Formula used is similar. NP equals to LP 1 minus D 1 minus D 2. So that means 12,000 1 minus 0.12 and 1 minus 0.06. We can get 9,926 ringgit. As for tableware, the list price that was given was 2,500 times 5 because of the quantity, and then added with trade discount it will be 12,500 1 minus 0.02 plus 165, and we can get 12,415. And now we will be calculating all the suppliers and the offers that they provide. Pastry Pros will be the first supplier that is mentioned, and the offers is the trade discount given in the question. And with this, the formula would be 45,271.38 in open bracket 1 minus 0.11 close bracket and plus 108. This we get 40,399 ringgit 53 cents. The next supplier will be Bake with Zen, and the formula is similar. We put in the number that we have gotten and the trade discount. So that will be 45,271 ringgit 38 cents. Open bracket 1 minus 0.2 close bracket open bracket 1 minus 0.14. And since we pay on time, we can get a cash discount of 4%. So that means we can get 3,146 ringgit 71 cents. And the third supplier with the offers given is 3ply. 3ply's offer is 15%, which means 0.15. And again, the formula is the same, so 45,271.38 open bracket 1 minus 0.15 because of the discount given, and we can get 24,899 ringgit 28 cents. Now with the net payment, we can get 24,899 ringgit 28 cents plus with 216, and we can get 25,115.26. All these numbers that are given, if we were to plus all of them, the balance of the capital will be 32,000. I'm sorry, not plus, my mistake. You minus all of them, we can get 3,244 ringgit 24 cents. That will be the balance of the capital after the calculations.
Hello, my name is Agustin Lagan. Now, I want to talk about question B. The question is, which supplier would you avoid if the company decides to buy RM 2,700 worth of high protein flour and RM 1,200 worth of plain flour? Justify your answer with appropriate calculation. First, total up the high protein flour and plain flour. It should be like this: RM 2,700 plus RM 1,200 is equals to RM 3,900. For the third supplier, 3ply. For CD is 15%. For AD is 108 divided by 2 is equals to 216. The calculation will be like this. 3900 in bracket 1 minus 0.15 equals to RM 3315. So the final answer is the company should avoid supplier from pastry pros. Thank you.
Hello everyone, this is our Group 4 MAT112 video assignment. Question 1. Annual nominal rate 0.066. Frequency of conversion compounded monthly 12. 0.066 divides 12 equals to 0.0055. Number of interest 12 bracket 35 is 40. Down payment is 275,000 and loan 825,000 and thirdly 825,000 R and account so on, because now R is 5,141.06 cents. Future value of the installment is 8,258,962.85 cents. Outstanding arrears is as answer is 25,484.9 cents. Settle the loan 4 months earlier. A and is 12 bracket 4 equals to 48. A is in answer 212,155.99 cents. So on, the amount left from the inherited money is 462,359.92 ringgit. Question 2. Capital 20,000. Coffee machines on August 11. RM 35,000 with trade discount 60%, 7% and 3%. Coffee and pastry ingredients on August 22. 14,500 with trade discount 15% and 4% equals to cash accounts in term of 5 per 10, 3 per 50, and lastly n per 30, which and lastly on payment, which should be paid on September 4, 222. 8 sets of tableware on August 31 is 2,508 with cash discount on term of 5 per 8, 2 per 20, and n per 33. And the payment would be paid on September 14, 222 with the handling fee of 100 ringgit. Coffee machines with the normal price equals to the given normal price and formula, and normal price is 31,068 ringgit and 32 cents. August 31 until minus 22 equals to 9. September 4 in total 13 days with 3% cash discount. Net payment in bracket 1 minus R equals to 208.80 cents in a bracket 1 minus 0.03 equals to 202 ringgit and 54 cents. Of tableware 2,500 multiplies 8 units of tableware equals to 20,000 ringgit. On August 31 until September 4 in total is 15 days with the obtained 2% of cash discount. Net payment in a bracket 1 minus R equals to 20,000 in a bracket 1 minus 0.02 equals to 19,700 ringgit. Terms of balance of capital 31,065 ringgit and 32 plus 202.54 plus 19,700 equals to 50,970.86 cents. With high protein flour and lean flour, the cost will be 2,200 and 950 equals to 3,150. And pastry pros with cash discount term 11 per 10, 9 per 20, and 30 with the handling fee of 114, which is paid on 6 days. 3,150 minus and 114 equals to 3,036 ringgit. On 6 days, get 11% cash discount. The amount to pay of 2,702.04 cents. And bake with cent. Trade discount is 6% and 6% with the cash discount term 8 per 7, 4 per 12, and N per 20, which is paid on 13 days. In total of 2,400
Hi and Assalamualaikum. I'm Binti and I'm from class AM1101F. Today, me and my group will be solving questions from Chapter 6 Annuity and Chapter 7 Trade and Cash Discounts. Before we start solving questions, my group members will introduce themselves.
Hi, my name is Bibi Asmira binti Ihkawan and my matrix number is 2022-644-902.
Hello, my name is Nasrina Binti Zaidin. My ID number is 2022-489-194.
Hi, my name is Norshikin binti Sinong. My ID number is 2022-629-104 and I'm from AM1101F.
Chapter 6 Annuity. Question 1. Mr. Allen just got married to a girl he desired in December 2019. He graduated from the University of Edinburgh, United Kingdom, and returned to Malaysia to manage his family's business. He also inherited 600,000 from his father. He and his wife are looking to purchase a bungalow in the Damansara Central Park area worth 965,000 Malaysian ringgit. Since they do not own that much funds, they have decided to take a bank loan whereby they will be required to pay a 20% down payment. To pay the down payment, he will use the money inherited by his father and the balance will be taken care of by the loan. The bank charges an interest rate of 6% compounded monthly and the installment needs to be paid monthly for 30 years. When COVID-19 hits the world in March 2020, Mr. Allen and his wife had problems paying their installment from May to August 2021. They have requested a deferred payment from the bank for this installment and it has been approved. At the same time, they also have the confidence that one day they shall repay the balance of their loan 4 months earlier than the expected time. Mr. Allen also has decided to use the inherited money to pay the arrears and outstanding balance of the loan.
So, from the above situation, you are required to identify and specify the value for A1 annual nominal rate. In the text, it says that the bank charges an interest rate of 6% compounded monthly. So, the annual nominal rate is 0.06. A2 frequency of conversion period. It says in the text that it is compounded monthly, so M is equals to 12. So question A3, it asks for interest rate for each interest period. So we will use I equals to K over M. We know that value K is equals to 0.06 and M is equals to 12. So this will be equal to 1 over 200. Number 4 is they ask for number of interest period. So N is equals to 12 times 30 and this will be equals to 360.
Okay, since we know the down payment is 20% from the cost of the house, so the amount of the down payment is 0.2 multiplied by 965,000 ringgit equal to 163,000 ringgit. So the amount of the loan that we refinanced by the bank is equal to 965,000 ringgit minus 193,000 ringgit equal to 772,000 ringgit Malaysia. In this question, we know that M equal to 12, K equal to 0.06, I equal to 0.06 over 12, and N is 12 multiplied by 30 equal to 360. So in this question, we use formula A equal to R multiplied by 1 minus 1 plus I power of negative n divide by I. So 772,000 ringgit equal to R multiplied by 1 minus 1 plus 1 over 200 power of negative 360 divide by 1 over 200. So R is equal to 4628.53 ringgit. In this question, we use formula S equal to R multiplied by 1 minus I power of n minus 1 divide by I. Since we know the value of R is 4628.53, so we just substitute the value. So S equal to 4628.53 multiplied by 1 plus 1 over 200 power of 360 minus 1 divided by 1 over 200. So S R equal to RM 4649,428.01 ringgit. We know that Mr. Allen and his wife has a problem to settle the loan on May until August 2021, so the arrears are equal to 4, but the payment was made on September 2021, so N are equal to 5. In this question, we use formula S equal to R multiplied by 1 plus I power of n minus 1 divided by I. So we just substitute the value. So S equal to 4628.53 multiplied by 1 plus 1 over 200 power of 5 minus 1 divided by 1 over 200. So S are equal to 2375.24 ringgit. We know that Mr. Allen managed to settle the loan for 4 months earlier. So if he pay 4 months earlier, N are equal to 360 minus 360 minus 4. So N are equal to 4. In this question, we use formula A equal to R multiplied by 1 minus 1 plus I power of negative n divide by I. So we just substitute the value. A equal to 4628.53 multiplied by 1 minus 1 plus 1 over 200 power of negative 4 divide by 1 over 200. So A are equal to Rn 18,284.99 ringgit. Mr. Allen also has decided to use the inherited money to pay the arrears and outstanding balance of the loan. So, the amount left from inherited money are equal to RM 600000 minus down payment minus outstanding area minus outstanding balance. So we just substitute the value, so equal to RM 600,000 minus 193,000 minus 23,375.24 minus 18,284.99. So equal to RM 365,339.77 ringgit.
Chapter 7 Trade and Cash Discounts. Question 2. You are about to open a coffee and pastry cafe with your friends. After some thoughtful consideration, each of you has agreed to contribute 20,000 ringgit Malaysia. The journal entries for your transaction prior to the start of business are listed below. However, after a few years of success, sales have dropped. Because of the rise of home bakers, the demand for pastries has decreased. As a result, you and your friends are required to propose some cost-cutting measures, such as finding cheaper sources of pastry baking ingredients, particularly flour. As a first step, you gathered the following information from suppliers and limitations from your company.
Question 7A. From the journal entry transaction, calculate the balance of your capital. After some thoughtful consideration, on the 1st of August 2022, each of us has agreed to contribute 20,000 ringgit to open a coffee and pastry cafe, which makes the total capital equal to 20,000 ringgit times 4 equal to 80,000. On August 11, we decided to purchase a coffee machine worth RM 40,000 ringgit with a trade discount of 14%, 9% and 4%. So in this case, we will be using formula net price equal to list price 1 minus D1, 1 minus D2 and 1 minus D3. Now we will extract the information into the formula. So net price equal to 40,000, 1 minus 0.14, 1 minus 0.09 and 1 minus 0.04, which then equals to 30,051 ringgit and 84 cents. On 22nd August, we did again decided to purchase coffee and pastry ingredient worth 10,200 ringgit with a trade discount of 16% and 8%. At the same time, we also get cash discount terms 510, 315 and N30. The payment was then made on 2nd September 2022. From August 22nd to 2nd of September, there is 11 days. Thus, we will accept 3% discount from cash discount. So, in this situation, we will still be using the formula of net price equal to list price 1 minus D1, 1 minus D2. But, cash discount will be added into this formula, so 1 minus cash discount. Then, extract all the information into the formula. Net price equal to 10,200 ringgit, 1 minus 0.16, 1 minus 0.08 and 1 minus 0.03, which makes it equal to 7,000 ringgit, 646 cents, 46 ringgit and 8 cents. Lastly, on 31st August, we purchased 5 sets of tableware worth 2,500 ringgit, which then equal to 12,500 with a cash discount term of 418, 220 and N30. The payment was made on September 14, and this time handling fee of RM180 is also charged. On 31st August to September 14, there is 14 days, so we will get 2% discount from the cash discount. The same thing, we will still use formula net price equal to list price 1 minus cash discount plus handling fee 180 ringgit, which equals to RM 12,430 ringgit. After all this calculation, now we will calculate the balance of our capital. So, total balance capital equal to total capital minus all the total fee that we calculated earlier. Thus, total balance capital equal to 80,000 minus 30,051 ringgit and 80 cent minus 7,646 ringgit and 8 cent minus 12,520 ringgit, which makes it equal to 29,872 ringgit 8 cent. Thus, the total balance capital is 29,872 ringgit 8 cent.
As the sales have dropped, the new supplier is needed to decrease our money usage. We have a supplier from Pastry Pros, Bake with Zen, and 3ply. From the question, we have 2,550 ringgit and 1,800 ringgit, which I will use as a list price. $2,550 plus to 1,800 ringgit are equals to 4,350 ringgit. I will use this list price use as the formula. From Pastry Pros, we will get 11% cash discount since our company make a payment within 9 days from the invoice date. I will use a net price formula, which is net price equals to list price multiplied by 1 minus cash discount plus the handling fee, which is 100 ringgit. $4,300 and 50 ringgit multiplied to 1 minus 0.11 plus 100 ringgit. It equals to RM 3,971 ringgit and 50 cent. That is the net price from Pastry Pros. Then we have a supplier from Bake with Zen. From the supplier of Bake with Zen, we will get 4% cash discount because we make a payment within 8 days from the invoice date. We will use
the same formula, which is the net price. This price multiplied to 1 minus trade discount, which is also called as D1, multiplied to 1 minus D2 and multiply by 1 minus cash discount. Before I forgot, the trade discount from back with Zen is 0.1, which is 10%, and next trade discount is 0.07, which is 7%. 4,350 ringgit multiplied to 1 minus 0.1 multiplied to 1 minus 0.07 multiplied to 1 minus 0.04. It will equals to RM 3,495 ringgit and 31 cent. Lastly, we have a supplier from 3-ply supplier. The 3-ply supplier serve twice of the handling fee from Pastry Pros. The handling fee from Pastry Pros is 100, which means 100 multiplied 2, which is twice to the 3-ply fee. That becomes RM 200 ringgit. It also have 0.13 trade discount. The net price is equal to 4,350 ringgit multiplied to 1 minus 0.3 plus 100, which is the handling fee, that is equal to 3,900 ringgit 84 ringgit and 50 cent. Among three of them, I identified that 3-ply supplier have the highest cost among three of the company. So I would avoid 3-ply company because it serves the highest cost among three of the company, which are 3,984 ringgit and 50 cents.
Thank you for contributing your time watching this video. Assalamualaikum, and we will see you next time.
Three, two, one. Mr. Brian just got married to a girl he desired in December 2019. He graduated from King's College, London, and returned to Malaysia to manage his family's business. He also inherited RM 570,000 from his father. he and his wife are looking to purchase a bungalow in the D Clover Damansara area worth RM1.015 million ringgit. Since they do not own that much funds, they have decided to take a bank loan whereby they will be required to pay a 25% down payment. To pay the down payment, he will use the money inherited by his father, and the balance would be taken care of by the loan. The bank charged an interest rate of 4.8% compounded monthly, and the installments need to be paid monthly for 27 years. When COVID-19 hits the world in March 2020, Mr. Brian and his wife had problems paying their installments from February to April 2021. They have requested a deferred payment from the bank for these installments, and it has been approved. At the same time, they also have the confidence that one day they shall repay the balance of their loan 4 months earlier than the expected time. Mr. Brian also has decided to use the inherited money to pay the arrears and outstanding balance of the loan. Before we start the calculation, we need to gather all the information given from the question. First, for the annual nominal rate, it is 0.0048. Second, for the frequency of conversion, M equal to 12. Third, the interest rate for each interest period is equal to I equal to K over M, which is I equal to 0.048 over 12, and the final answer for I is equal to 0.04. For number 4, the number of interest period is N. N equal to 12 times 27, and N equal to 324. From the information given, we are able to calculate the amount of the down payment for the bungalow. The actual price for the bungalow is M1.015 ringgit, and the down payment needed is 0.25% from the actual payment. 0.25 divided by 100 times the actual price equal to RM 253,000 ringgit, 750 ringgit. Second, the amount of loan that will be financed by the bank. The down payment needed is RM 253,750. So, to find the loan that will be financed by the bank, we deducted it from the actual price. So, RM 1.015 million minus RM 253,000 ringgit 750 equal to RM 779,250. For the third question, we need to find the monthly installment of the bungalow. The cost of the loan is RM 779,250 ringgit, N equal to 324, and I equal to 0.04. For that, we need to use this formula. 779,250,000 equal to R 1 minus 0.04 power of negative 324 divided by 0.004. The answer for R is RM 4,239 ringgit 35 cents. For the last question, we need to find the future value of the installments. So we use this formula. S equal to R times 1 plus I power of N minus 1 over 1. So S equal to RM 4,239 ringgit 35 cents times 1 plus 0.004 power of 324 minus 1 over 0.004. So the answer for S is RM 2,840,529 ringgit 27 cents. What is cash and trade discount? Trade discount are reduction in price that a supplier applies to a product's cost when selling to a reseller. A cash discount is a discount that sellers offer to incentivize customers to pay bills prior to due dates. Before we start the calculation, we need to gather all the information from the question given. Based on the question, we are tasked to open coffee and pastry cafe. The four of us agreed to contribute RM20,000 each. The journal entries below is the transaction prior to start the business. For August 1st, we start a business with contributed capital. For August 11, Purchase coffee machines worth RM38,000 with trade discounts of 15%, 8% and 3%. For August 22, purchase coffee and pastry ingredients worth RM10,800 with trade discount of 22% and 16% and cash discount terms of 5/10, 3/15 and N/30. The payment was made on September 2nd, 2022. For August 31st, purchase 6 sets of tableware worth of RM2,500 each with a cash discount term of 4/8, 2/20 and N/33. The payment was made on September 14, 2022 and a handling fee of RM110 is also charged. However, after a few years of success, sales have dropped. Because of the rise of home bakers, the demand for pastries has decreased. As a result, you and your friends are required to propose some cost-cutting measures, such as finding cheaper source of pastry baking ingredients, particularly flour. As a first step, you gathered the following information from suppliers and limitations from your company. Supplier offer. Pastry pros offer no trade discount but had a cash discount term of 11/10, 8/20 and N/30. A handling fee of RM88 is charged. Pastry Pros offers no trade discount but had a cash discount term of 11/10, 8/20 and N/30. A handling fee of RM88 is charged. Our company is able to pay on the 4th day. For Bake with Zen offers 13% and 4% trade discount and cash discount terms of 8/7, 4/12 and N/20. Our company is able to pay on the 11th day. For Three Plies company, they offer a 15% trade discount and transportation cost twice as much as Pastry Pros handling. Free is charged. From the journal entry transactions, we can calculate the balance of our capital. For the coffee machine, we use the formula of NP equal to L times 1 minus D1, 1 minus D2 and 1 minus D3. So 38,000 times 1 minus 0.15, 1 minus 0.08 and 1 minus 0.03. So the answer is RM32,913 and 32 cents. For the amount rate of discount, we use the formula D equal to L minus NP. So D equal to RM38,000 minus RM32,913 and 32 cents. So the answer for D is RM5,086.68. For the ingredient, the payment is made on 2nd September 2022. The company can pay the cost in the span of 11th day. By doing so, the company will get 3% discount. The trade discount equal to NP equal to L times 1 minus D1 by minus D2. So RM10,800 times 1 minus 0.22 times 0.16 equal to RM7,076.60. The cash discount is NP equal to 7,076.60 times 1 minus 0.03. So the NP equal to RM6,868.88. Bodoh si kampak aku. For the tableware, the cost is RM2,500 times 6. So the cost is RM15,000. From 31st August until 14 September, in the span of 15 days, the company can pay the cost and get 2% discount. So NP times 1 minus cash discount plus other costs. So 15,000 times 1 minus 0.02 plus 110 ringgit equal to RM14,810. For Bake with Zen, the trade discount is 13% or 4%. They offer us high protein flour. So NP L times 1 minus D1, Y minus D2. So RM3,000 times 1 minus 0.13 times 1 minus 0.04 equal to RM2,505 ringgit and 60 cents. For the plain flour,
the NP equal to L times 1 minus D1, 1 minus D2. So RM1750 times 1 minus 0.13 times 1 minus 0.04. So the price is RM1461 ringgit and 60 cents. The company able to pay on the 11th day and get 4% discount. So the high protein flour will be RM2405 ringgit and 38 cents. Meanwhile, for plain flour equal to RM1403 ringgit and 40 cents. For 3 plant company, they gave a straight discount of 15% and transportation fee of RM176 ringgit. For high protein flour, RM3000 times 1 minus 0.15 plus 176 ringgit equal to RM2726 ringgit. For the plain flour, RM1750 times 1 minus 0.15 plus other costs equal to RM1663 ringgit and 50 cents.
Question 1 consists of Chapter 6, which is annuity. Annuity is a series of periodic payments or deposits usually made in equal amount at equal intervals of time. Examples of annuity are monthly rental payments, insurance policy, housing loan payments, and annual dividend.
Without further ado, let's start with question 1. Mr. Zachary just got married to a girl he desired in December 2019. He graduated from Imperial College, London, and returned to Malaysia to manage his family's business. He also inherited RM380,000 from his father. He and his wife are looking to purchase a bungalow in the Gamuda Garden area worth RM875,500. Since they do not own that much funds, they have decided to take a bank loan whereby they will be required to pay a 20% down payment. To pay the down payment, he will use the money inherited by his father and the balance would be taken care of by the loan. The bank charges an interest rate of 5.4% compounded monthly, and the installments need to be paid monthly for 30 years. When COVID-19 hits the world in March 2020, Mr. Zachary and his wife had problems paying their installments for February and March 2021. They have requested a deferred payment from the bank for these installments, and it has been approved. At the same time, they also have the confidence that one day they shall repay the balance of their loan 5 months earlier than the expected time. Mr. Zachary also has decided to use the inherited money to pay the arrears and outstanding balance of the loan. From the above situation, you are required to identify and specify the value for annual nominal rate. K equals 0.054. Frequency of conversion. M equals 12. Interest rate for each interest period. I equals K divide M. I equals 0.054 divide 12. I equals 0.0045. Number of interest period. N equals M times T. N equals 12 times 30. N equals 360. From the above situation, calculate the amount of the down payment for the bungalow. DP equals 0.2 times 875,500. Equals RM175,100. The amount of loan that will be financed by the bank. Worth of bungalow minus down payment. Equals RM875,500 minus RM175,100. Equals RM700,400.
The monthly installment of the bungalow. Equals RM700400. R equals 0. K equals 0.054. M equals 12. I equals 0.0045. N equals 360. T equals 30. The formula used for this question is A equals R open bracket 1 minus open bracket 1 plus I close bracket to the power of N over I. 700400 equals R open bracket 1 minus open bracket 1 plus 0.0045 to the power of negative 360 over 0.0045. 700400 equals R open bracket 1 minus 0.198619191 over 0.0045 close bracket. 700400 equals R times 178.0846242. R equals 700400 divide 178.08464242. The answer is R equals RM 3932.96. The future value of the installments. S equals 0, R equals RM 3932.96, K equals 0.054, M equals 12, I equals 0.0045, N equals 360, T equals 30. The formula we will be using is S equals or open bracket 1 plus I to the power of N over 0.0045 minus 1 close bracket. S equals 3932.96 open bracket 1 plus 0.0045 to the power of 360 over 0.0045 minus 1 close bracket. S equals 3932.96 open bracket 4.0347619 over 0.0045 minus 1 close bracket.
S equals 3932.96 multiply 896.61337776. So the answer is S equals RM 3526344.55.
The total amount that needed to be paid by Mr. Zachary on April 2021 together with the outstanding arrears. S3 equals 0, R equals RM 3932.96, K equals 0.054, M equals 12, I equals 0.0045, N equals 3, T equals 30. The formula used for this solution will be S3 equals or open bracket 1 plus I close bracket to the power of N over I minus 1 close bracket. S3 equals 3932.96 open bracket 1 plus 0.0045 close bracket to the power of 3 over 0.0045 minus 1 close bracket. S3 equals 3932.96 open bracket 1.0045 close bracket to the power of 3 over 0.0045 minus 1 close bracket. S3 equals 3932.96 times 3.01352025. S3 equals RM1185.2.05. The total outstanding balance if Mr. Zachary managed to settle the loan 5 months earlier than the expected time. Outstanding balance minus 5 months earlier. N equals 360 minus 5 is equal to 355. To make things clear, A equals present value. The formula we will be using is A equals R. Open bracket 1 minus open bracket 1 plus I close bracket to the power of N over I. A 355 minus 3932.96 open bracket 1 minus open bracket 1 plus 0.0045 close bracket to the power of negative 355 over 0.0045 close bracket. A 355 is equal to 3932.96 open bracket 1 minus 0.2013285525 over 0.0045 close bracket. A 355 equals 3932.96 times 177.08255. The answer is a 355 equals RM 696458.59. For the last question, the amount left from the inherited money. Amount the inherited money is equals RM 380,000 outstanding balance equals RM 696458.59. Outstanding arrears equals RM 11852.05 balance after pay down payment equals RM 380,000 minus RM 175,100 equals RM 204,900. Amount left inherited money equals RM 204,900 minus RM 696458.59. Minus RM 11852.05 equals negative RM 503,410.64. Moving on, question 2 consists of chapter 7 which is trade and cash discount.
You are about to open a coffee and pastry cafe with your friends. After some thoughtful consideration, each of you has agreed to contribute RM 20,000. The journal entries for your transaction prior to the start of business are listed below.
Question 1a. From the above situation, you are required to identify and specify the value for annual nominal rate. Annual nominal rate, which also known as annualized percentage rate or APR, is the periodic interest rate multiplied by the number of periods per year. Annual nominal rate for this question is 0.03 because the bank charged an interest rate of 3%. Next is frequency of conversion. Frequency of conversion is the number of time interest is calculated in a year, which also known as value M. Frequency of conversion in this situation is 12 because compounded monthly. 1 year equivalents to 12 months. Next is interest rate for each interest period. Interest rate can be defined as annual rate or K divided by frequency of conversion or M. For this question, interest rate for each interest period is 1 per 400 because K equivalents to 0.03 divided by 12 or M give this answer. Last is number of interest period. Interest period is the length of time during which interest is calculated. Interest period for this question is 25 years because the installment need to be paid monthly for 25 years. Next is question B. From the above situation, calculate the amount of down payment for the bungalow. Down payment given in this situation is 15%. To calculate the down payment, 15% divided by 100 multiply the price of the bungalow, which is 768,000, and the answer is 155,200 ringgit. Second question is calculate the amount of the loan that will be financed by the bank. To calculate this situation, the amount of the bungalow, which is 768,000 minus the down payment, which is 155,800, and the answer will be 612,800. Next is calculate the monthly installment of the bungalow. A is present value of annuity, which we get it from the amount of loan that will be financed by the bank. K is annual nominal rate, which is 0.03. M is conversion period, which is 12 months. T is term of annuity, which is 25 years. And N is total number of interest period, which is M multiplied by T, and the answer is 300.
The future value of installment is equal to R 1 plus I power of N minus 1 per I, then S equal to 2905.97 1 plus 1 per 400 power of 300 minus 1 per 1 per 400, and the answer is 1,296,85.35 Then the total amount that needed to pay by Mr. Kevin on September 2021 together with the outstanding area, N equal to 2 areas plus payment on third month equal to 3. S3 equal to R 1 plus I power of N minus 1 per I equal to 2905.97 1 plus 1 per 400 power of 3 minus 1 per 1 per 400, and the answer is 8,739.72 cents. Next, the total outstanding balance if Mr. Kevin managed to settle the loan 3 months earlier than the expected time, N equal to 300 minus 300 minus 3 equal to 3. A equal to R 1 minus 1 plus I power of negative N per I equal to 2,905.97 1 minus 1 plus 1 per 400 power of negative 3 per 1 per 400. The answer is $674.50. The amount left from the inherited money. Money left after pay for the down payment. 480,000 minus 115,200 equal to 364,800. Outstanding balance equal to 8,674.50 cents. Outstanding area equal to 8,739.72 cents. Amount left from the inherited money 364,800 minus 8,064.50 cents minus 8,739.72 cents. So the last answer is 3,047,385.78 cents.
The question is, from the journal entry transaction, calculate the balance of your capital. For coffee machines, list price of it is 23,000. Trade discount 0.18, 0.07, and 0.02. To find the net price of coffee machine is 23,000 multiplied by 1 minus 0.18 multiplied by 1 minus 0.07 and multiplied by 1 minus 0.02. So the net price of a coffee machine is 17,189 ringgit. Next, coffee and pastry ingredients. List price 8,000, trade discount 0.15 and 0.06, and cash discount is 0.05. To find the net price, 8,000 multiplied by 1 minus 0.15 multiplied by 1 minus 0.06 and multiplied by 1 minus 0.05 equal to RM 6,072 and 40 cents. Lastly, 4 sets of tableware. This price is 2,500 multiplied by 4 equal to 10,000. Cash discount is 0.02 and the handling fee is 65 ringgit. 10,000 multiplied by 1 minus 0.02 plus 65 ringgit is equal to RM 9,865. Total net price for all items is RM 33,126 and 40 cents. So the balance would be 60,000 minus total net price equal to RM 26,873 and 60 cents. Next question, which supplier would you avoid if the company decided to buy RM 1,500 worth of high protein flour and RM 1,070 ringgit worth of plain flour? Justify your answer with appropriate calculation. For Pastry Pro, the information given are handling fees 90 ringgit, cash discount 0.08, list price high protein flour is 1,500 ringgit and list price of plain flour is 170 ringgit. To find the balance, the total price of high protein flour is equal to 1,500 multiplied by 1 minus 0.08 plus 90 equal to 1,470 ringgit. Cost minus list price is equal to 30 ringgit. Meanwhile, for plain flour, 1,070 multiplied by 1 minus 0.08 plus 90 equal to RM 1,074 and 40 cents. The difference between cost price and list price is negative 4 and 40 cents. For Bake with Zen, the information given are trade discount is 0.23 and 0.11. Cash discount is 0.04. Total price of high protein flour is 1,500 multiplied by 1 minus 0.23 multiplied by 1 minus 0.11 multiplied by 1 minus 0.04 equal to RM 986 and 83 cents. Cost minus list price is equal to 513 and 17 cents. For plain flour, 1,070 multiplied by 1 minus 0.23 multiplied by 1 minus 0.11 multiplied by 1 minus 0.04 equal to RM 703 and 94 cents. Differences between cost and list price is RM 366 and 6 cents. Lastly, 3 ply. The information is a trade discount equal to 0.25 and the handling fee is 180. Total price of high protein flour is 1,500 multiplied by 1 minus 0.25 plus 180 equal to RM 1,305. Cost minus list price is equal to 195. For plain flour, 1070 multiplied by 1 minus 0.25 plus 180 equal to RM 982 and 50 cents. Differences between cost and list price is RM 87 and 50 cents. So, the supplier that I avoid is Pastry Pro because the differences between cost price and list price for high protein flour is 30 ringgit and for plain flour is negative RM 4 ringgit and 40 cents, which make my cost is over limit and there is not much balance of cost money.